What am I talking about?
Positive and negative.
Oh, right.
There's obviously a lot of positive.
There's obviously a lot of positive effects of social media sites.
But there also could be a lot of negatives. Let's turn to the students and hear more.
That was good.
You say something
And
first.
action.
You're better at starting it.
Those students had some interesting perspectives on social media and what could be positive and what could be negative about using social media.
I'm sorry. Like, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, they did. What do you think are positives?
Yeah, just be like, yeah, they did. In my opinion, I think.
Or say, yeah, they did. Let's discuss.
I'll say, let's discuss how it affects education.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I like it, Bales.
Sorry.
Poopy lips, get it?
You start. Say that again.
Those students definitely had some interesting perspectives on social media and what could be positive and what could be negative.
Yeah, how do you think it affects the education while we're talking about the Clemson students?
Well, what I've noticed more and more each year is like people being on Facebook or different social media sites when they're in class, and I just wonder how that affects students as far as taking notes or paying attention. I bet that really damages their education.
Yeah, I know personally for me, when I'm studying or have to write a paper, I always find myself taking Facebook breaks or checking Twitter, and sometimes they have this app called Self-Control that you can set it and it won't let you on those sites for however long you set it for yourself. So I find myself using that a lot to actually get work done, and I find it kind of sad that I have to set something to not get on it.
That says a lot about how much we really use social media in college and even just now in our generation that we use that they would have to create a website like that. And I wonder, I bet it affects like grammar, or if people just sending things on Facebook chat or Twitter, you can only have 140 characters to say what you want. So I bet even at a younger age, you're starting to see people spell things shorter and wrong just in order to fit it into that small space.
Yeah, I think another problem with it is that people rely on it for all their answers, and just if they have like a thesis they have to create, they can just go to Google and type in like research ideas for whatever topic, and instead of like taking the time to think of their own ideas and just generate their own thoughts for their papers.
Right, and then there's also the positive aspects, like keeping in touch with people that don't go to the same school as you. Like you may not ever know exactly what's going on in their life, but then you can see a picture of like, oh, that's what she did over spring break or something like that.
Yeah, and in regards to education as well, another positive could be like getting in touch with your group members. You can share, they have Google Docs, so you can share your documents with the whole group these days, and that really helps in regards to like group projects here.
And also the availability of information. I know when my parents talk about the good old days when they have to go to the library and spend hours looking through books, we can just type in a simple question online and we get the answer immediately.
True.
That was a good one.
That was good.
You're being so
Bailey,
So
Bailey good.